Hey guys, what's going on? Very excited for today. Just got home, saw this sitting on my front porch. This is something I've been waiting on for a couple weeks now. I had to open the box just to make sure that it was okay, because it came, the box kind of came a little smashed from UPS. Inside of this box is my brand new Kuda Fishing Tornado Baitcaster. If you haven't seen these guys yet, they're pretty nice. These are direct from supply shipping Baitcasters, so you get a pretty good discount on these, even though they're really nice, high quality. I don't know if you can see that real well. Right there on the side it says Tornado. So this Baitcaster has an amazing 17 bearings in it. It has all the standard features that the normal Baitcasters that you buy anywhere else would have. You know, I'm sitting here playing with this. I don't see how smooth that is, guys. That's right there. So what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna spool this up real quick, and if you see this small pond behind me, I'm gonna try to get a few casts out of here before daylight, or before I lose daylight, and see how it goes. So guys, this seats up very well. All I'm going to do is put on some cheap spider wire braid. Pick this up from the local sporting goods store. Put this on. I normally use about 30-pound test. This is Florida. There's potential for a giant anywhere you fish, whether it's a retention pond or the side of the road here actually. So about 30-pound test is about the minimum I use. So what I like to do is I like to fill the spool up about a third of the way in there. All I'm going to do is put a simple Texas rig on this today. I brought two different style baits that I know that works. This one's a Havoc creature bait. They call this one a craw fatty. It's in June bug. And this one is the Yum swimming dinger, and that's in watermelon green. I always have a tendency to over tie the knots on my rigs, just because I feel like if the chances are if the rig's gonna fail, it's gonna fail at the knot. It takes a heck of a fish to bend a hook and break the line if it's brand new line like this is. So I always take a little extra time when I'm tying the knot to make sure I get a good solid connection, so when I go to set the hook, it stays there. I think for the first, we're going to go with this chunk, this creature bait, and see what happens. There we go, got him rigged up. Nice little Texas rig on that. Let's go see what happens. So for the first cast, I'm going to turn the drag all the way up. I'm going to make sure the spool tensioner is nice and tight. I'm going to turn the drag back, just to have a little bit of drag. And what should happen is the bait should just naturally fall down with gravity if everything's adjusted just right. There's a nice smooth cast there. Got caught up in some of the weeds around the pond. Something you really don't get into when you do a whole lot of boat fishing. These creature baits, you fish them slow, and when you think you're going slow, you slow down. So guys, we only got a couple more seconds. I'm gonna switch to one of the Zoom rubber worms real quick, just before we run out of daylight. Only got about maybe, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes left. See what we can do with one of those. I'm gonna hook it up the same way as I did the other. And again, this is all just based on time. I'm losing daylight here. Don't have that much time, so we're gonna give it a shot. Overall, first couple of casts with it, very happy with the Tornado. Would like to get a bass on it just to see what the drag will do with it, that kind of thing. And yeah, overall, solid. Let's see what happens if we just try to bomb it. Hard to argue with that. Probably a good 45 yards. I can't think of a situation that would occur where you'd need to cast much further than that. Right there, just that close. Definitely a lot worse things we could be doing this afternoon. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the construction. Don't know how I feel about these round knobs. I can tell you it fits really good in the palm of your hand so far. Guys, I think that's it. I don't know if y'all ever see this on camera or not. Didn't catch anything. Not really surprised we didn't catch anything. You know, only had about 30 minutes before dark. Just got off work and had to give it a shot. You know, what's the worst that could happen? Overall, there's some good, there's some bad with this, with the Tornado that I found just in a few minutes picking it up and fishing it. You cannot turn the brakes down at all. I mean, you can still bomb it pretty good with the brakes up, and as you can see, I was casting 30-40 yards, no problem. But the second I went to turn the brakes down, immediately it started backlashing. That's going to be a huge drawback. Didn't think I was going to like the knobs, round knobs on this. You know, I've still got no opinion on that. They seem okay. Normally I like the paddle knobs. These seem fine. We'll have to see once we actually get a fish on here, see if you're able to turn the drag with those knobs on or not. Overall, it looks great. It feels great. Initially, I thought the reel was a little heavy, but after fishing with it, you know, a few minutes, it's hard to really even notice the weight of it. Performs pretty good. Again, like I said, these are for sale on the internet only. You can't go down to Dick's or anything like that and Gander Mountain, any of those chain stores, and find these. You can find these on the internet, and that's a good thing because that saves you money. If you like what you see, I have a promo code. It is PREVAT15 right there on the bottom of the screen. Right there. Okay, right there. Right there on the bottom of the screen. If you like one, you can pick one up. Again, that gives you 15% off site-wide for anything on their site. If you didn't like it, well then, buy something else. Alright guys, thanks for watching and hang out with us.